to sign Ronald Araujo from FC Barcelona, though it's a loan deal, but I have seen reactions of Liverpool fans on the internet, and all the Liverpool fans I've seen reacting to this particular deal are not happy about it. And according to reports that came out 3 hours ago from Fabrizio Romano, Araujo is going to fly to Messi's side today to undergo his Liverpool medical. And Liverpool fans, like I said, they are unhappy about this news. FC Barcelona fans are celebrating. Barcelona fans are celebrating that Araujo has left their club, though it's on a temporary basis, a loan deal to Liverpool with an obligation to buy Araujo for 55 million euros. So I want us to discuss about Araujo this morning, and also a couple of other news and conversations we'll have on the morning show today. I hope you all are doing great. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Mariam says first, good morning. Welcome back, Mariam. Picasso says no one. Okay, Picasso the Uplander, nice to have you back, man. Welcome back. Carl of Gubratson says, yo, brother, long time no see. Yeah, man, it's been a very long time. I think after the season ended, I don't think I've seen you on the stream, but it's really nice to have you back, Carl. Okay. Carl Olaf. Yeah, Olaf. Olaf sounds like, it sounds pretty much like a Norwegian name, Olaf, because there are a couple of Norwegians that have that name, Olaf, and also Carl. Yeah, of course, I remember you, Carl Olaf Gudbrandsen. James Rival says, hello, Mr. Nobu. James, you have changed your name again. Most times, I don't know between you and Mariam. Okay, I think Mariam is top of the list when it comes to people changing their names on the stream. Picasso says, it's a Sunday morning. You're yawning. It's 11 a.m. Nah, it's not 11 a.m. in my own location. It's currently 5:43 p.m. in my location. But for you guys in Europe and for people in Africa, it's morning. Then for people in the US, it's midnight. I think this should be... what's the time in the US now? Let me guess. It should be around... I think this should be around 12. No, it's not be 12. It's more than 12 a.m. This should be around 2:43 a.m. in the US. Let's say in the California area. It should be around 2:43 a.m. in the US now. Carl Olaf says, are you still in China? Yes, man. James says, I know it's preseason, but I'm not comfortable with Tom Heaton at goal. Tom Heaton, he got an injury yesterday. I don't know if that was a hamstring injury, but Heaton is just there, in my opinion, to occupy space. He's just like Mata, right? He's just like Mata. He's there to occupy space. So I am not really bothered about Tom Heaton, honestly, because even in the FA Cup or in the Carabao Cup, I really do not see him playing one single game, except our first choice and second choice have injuries, honestly. Picasso says, Noble, a man of the world, remember there is 3 time zones in the USA. Yes, I am pretty much aware of that. But the time I am pretty much used to is the time in California, right? Which is 13, I think, is it 13 hours behind? Yeah, I think it's about 13 hours behind my own location. Dennis Backup, yo, bro, I thought you have already gone to bed. Daniel. Okay, 2:45 a.m., right? Yeah, that means my guess was actually correct. My guess was actually correct. Yeah, I actually thought you had already slept, Daniel. I was surprised when I saw your message pop up. James Rival says today FC Porto will play their first game in the Portuguese league. Are you serious? Yeah, I know some leagues started last week. I think that was a Norwegian league, and La Liga is starting. I think La Liga is starting next week. Then I was looking at. I actually thought La Liga was going to start next week. Yo, whoosh, La Liga. That means I have to give my La Liga predictions this weekend. I have to do it. I have to do it this weekend. I was looking at next week, but I will need to check the fixtures for La Liga. Picasso says, nice. I look like an Egyptian. Do you have Egyptian origin? Picasso. Mariam says, every day they say there is a possibility of another earthquake after the earthquake of the previous Monday. Was there an earthquake in Egypt last week Monday, Mariam? Yeah, that is one disaster that honestly I have never been in a country wise an earthquake was happening, and I really do not want to be there, honestly, because that is not something anyone would wish for. I've seen a couple of videos online for several years, the kind of disaster, be it earthquakes, be it tsunami, like these natural disasters are crazy. It's something I really don't wish to ever see. And people who have experienced it, honestly, I give them thumbs up. Seriously, I give them thumbs up because man, it's not easy. It's really, really not easy. All right, let me put up the poll about Araujo to Liverpool. Yes. Did Liverpool make a mistake? Yeah, let me put up a poll to sign Araujo. Sometimes I don't know how some of these club top management officials think or behave. Seriously, I really don't know. Because this deal is one that got me surprised. Sincerely. Alright guys, let's get the likes up. If you're just joining, hit the like button. James says, Sporting drew in the first game. That's not good news for my Porto fans. That should be good news to your team, man. You said, or did Porto lose their first game? And you're saying Porto is playing their first game today. So, why is Sporting playing a draw not being a good result for Porto? It should be a very good result for Porto. Dennis Bakam says, small earthquakes happen all the time in California. Is California the state with the most earthquake in the US? Picasso says, I took family trip back to 1677. My forefathers are still in England. I don't look like a typical Englishman. So who do you look like then? Do you look like a typical Egyptian? Or you look like mixture of both Egypt and England? So which one is it? Mariam Abdul Rahim says, yes, there was a 6 magnitude earthquake at 3 a.m. Honestly, when it comes to the magnitudes of earthquake, I really don't know. I really don't know about them, and I don't want to know about them. Honestly, I really don't know the different magnitudes. James says, Sporting drew their first game in the Portuguese league. That's good for my Porto and Benfica fans. Yeah, this is what you're supposed to be saying, except that first chart you sent was a typographical error, because when you said Sporting drew, and I was expecting, okay, it's a good result for Porto and Benfica. but you said it wasn't a good result. So I guess that was a typographical error. Dennis Backham says that heart is burning my retinas. Thanks, man. I just got it new. I'm looking at maybe getting a couple of colors. If I can get different United colors and Real Madrid, that would be nice. Yeah, I'm looking at getting different styles in this coming season. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I have a very very strong feeling that this new season is going to be very 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 interesting. Honestly, very very interesting. James says, I said it was good, it's just that my translation is a little bad. Alright, man, it's no problem. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Let's get the likes up, guys. Ole cool. Mariam says, Nobu, do you know that I have never felt an earthquake in my life because the people of this city didn't feel it? It was far away from us. Oh, I thought it was actually in your city, Sohel, right? Okay, okay. I get it now. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. We have a couple of conversations to have on this morning show. Dennis Beckham says, my dad says Chelsea is winning the treble. Let's all laugh at him, guys. Okay, your dad is a Chelsea fan. Now, Chelsea did well against AC Milan yesterday, but that first half performance, I would say that was not good enough. If that was against a Premier League team, Chelsea would have lost that game, honestly. AC Milan were very, very poor. And in the second half, Chelsea played better. They got an early goal, I think around 46 or 47 minutes. Just 1-2 minutes after the game started, Chelsea scored a goal. 4 minutes later, Caicedo made it 3-0 for Chelsea. So Chelsea started the second half pretty much better than they did with the first half. But I would say their second half performance was better than the first one, than the first half. James says, I already knew Liverpool needed someone in defense, but Araujo, that was a bad decision for them. Yes. Araujo for me is a finished player at this point because 4 years ago Araujo was a very very decent defender. I would say between 2021 22 he was good. 23, I think that was the last season I can say Araujo was a bit decent, but after 2023, now Araujo for me has been pretty poor, and he doesn't even have time to start games for Barcelona. Yes, I know he's their captain, right? After Araujo, you get Frankie de Jong, then Rafinha in terms of the captaincy. But yeah, Araujo for me is a very, very bad deal for Liverpool. Very, very bad deal. And sometimes, like I said yesterday, I really don't know what the thought process of some of these top management guys usually is, because what is the data that you guys looked at to even consider Ronald Araujo as an option for Liverpool, using him to replace Ibrahima Konate? Even though personally I don't rate Konate, right? But Konate is levels above Araujo. Araujo is full of mistakes. Always. MM says, hi, MM, nice to have you back, man. Mariam says, I will encourage. Encourage what exactly, Mariam? Steve says, blacks are full of excuses. Who is this Steve guy? Steve, I would like to ask, are you sure you're very much okay, bro? Are you sure you're very much okay? Maybe you need some love, man. Do you need some love from home? Aldo Evan says hi. Aldo, nice to have you. Where are you connecting from? Aldo Evan. James Rival says, my sad life, Benfica won 6-1. There is no need to panic at this point because the league in the Primera Division, right? It's just starting, so you should chill, man. You guys have to play your own game. Hopefully, you people win. Mariam says, Nobles, say the name of my city, spell it out. I already told you Sohel, so you can do the spelling yourself. This kid. James says, it's crazy to think that Madrid won 5 Champions Leagues after the last time Barca won the UCL. Yeah, the last time Barcelona won the UCL was 2015. Yeah. Chelsea, yeah, the last time Barcelona won the Champions League was in 2015. Is it? Yeah, 2012 was Chelsea, 2013 was Bayern, 2014 Real Madrid, then 2015 was Barcelona. Dennis Beckham says, but that's just me though. On what exactly, Dennis? Mariam says, guys, please hit the like button and don't forget to sub if you are new. Yeah, guys, I want us to get the likes up to 20 on this live stream. We are currently on 4 likes, so I need everyone to hit the like button. Let's get it up to 20, guys. Let's get the likes up. Olutola Olumide Lloyd says, Chelsea today again. Yeah, Chelsea is playing today, but I think that might be their academy players that will be playing the game today. Man City is also playing against Atletico Madrid. I think I might be live to watch that game because the game is starting 1 hour from now. So I might be live to watch the game. Yeah, very much likely. But I think Man City is going to beat Atletico. But Man City have not been very impressive in this preseason. They lost their game to, was it Juve? Yeah, I think it was Juventus. They lost on penalties. What I can't remember what their last result was. Olutola, that game that Chelsea, let me see the Chelsea time. I think the Chelsea game is, let me see. The Chelsea game is 2 hours from now. 2 hours, 2 minutes from now. Chelsea against Johor Darul Tazim FC. What country is this team in? Johor. Is it an Indonesian club? Because I know the game Chelsea played yesterday against AC Milan was in Indonesia. So I don't know if this Johor Darul Tazim FC team is in Indonesia. Muhammad Faisal says, just woke up. Muhammad, nice to have you back, man. Welcome back. It's been a while. Mariam says, Sohel, it's a girl's name, not a city, man. I didn't say Sohel. I said Sohel. You're trying to make me to call out or spell out the name of the city. I didn't say Sohel. I said Sohel. Sohel. So let me spell it out for you. Sohel. Is it Sohel or Sohel? You don't expect me to pronounce the name of your city like an Egyptian would. Come on, Mariam. James says, don't worry, it was Europa qualification, not in the league. Oh, I thought you said the league, you people are playing your first league today. Okay. Mariam says, welcome back, Muhammad Faisal. James says, I have to admit this preseason had been bad for Barca. Well, the main thing for Barcelona is that most of their key players were part of the team that won the World Cup. So majority of them are not yet back. I think the Barcelona players will resume training tomorrow. Same as the guys who played for England, France. Though some players like the Argentines, the likes of De Paul, Lionel Messi, they already resumed training earlier this week. And yeah, it's a pity that Messi lost his dad yesterday. His dad died at 68 after the illness that the man has been struggling with. During that World Cup, Messi, even before the World Cup started, Messi's dad has been sick. Yeah, it's a pity that the man was unable to survive the sickness. It's really a pity. When Rodrigo De Paul scored for Inter Miami last night, he dedicated the goal to Lionel Messi and his family. Yeah, may God rest Messi's dad's soul. Yeah, it's really sad for someone to lose a loved one, and when it's one of your parents, it's really difficult to take in. Because myself, I'm speaking from experience. I know how I felt when I lost my mom. It's really hard, honestly. So I understand what Messi is feeling at the moment. So my consolation goes to Lionel Messi and his family. Yeah, my consolation goes to them. Mariam says, saw hey. Mariam, what is it? James says, Noble, the Portuguese league only started on Friday. I only had 3 games this season. How many okay, is it only 3 preseason games you guys have played? Or you guys didn't play any preseason? Just went straight into UEFA qualification? Dennis says, do you think Tillemans will flop? Nah, bro. I don't think Yuri Tillemans is going to flop. I made a video yesterday. Okay, I posted it late, or would I say earlier this morning. And I said that Yuri Tillemans is going to be one of the key signings or one of the best signings in the Premier League in this coming season. And I mean it. Watching him play about 20 minutes for Man United against PSG yesterday, that combination between Yuri Tillemans and Bruno Fernandes, it was crazy. They just had a very little cameo ball. That cameo was enough for me. I've watched Tillemans for more than 8 seasons, I would say. Yeah, for about 8 seasons. He played at Leicester for 4 or 5 seasons and came to Villa. He played 4 seasons at Aston Villa. So I am not new to Yuri Tillemans' game. I just want to see him perform in the United shirt. But if it's his quality, I pretty much know what I can get from him. But the other thing I'm looking at is his availability. If you look at the past 5-6 seasons, he's played at least 27 to 30 league games every single season. So that is decent. If he can get Man United 35, that would be flawless, honestly. Mariam says, Noble, please, I'll tell you the correct name. You can search for it on Google. Dennis Backham says, it's disgusting that some people are celebrating Messi's dad's death because they hate Argentina. That is disgusting. For me, that is absolute nonsense. I think it's wrong in every angle you might look at it. It is absolutely wrong. Yes, I don't like Argentina in terms of their footballing and everything, right? And also the whole racism stuff. I don't like Argentina. But that doesn't mean that I have to rejoice when a player's parent passes. That makes no sense to me. I don't see any justification for that. And there are some Barcelona fans, or let me not say Barcelona fans, there are some Messi fans that are saying they know that all Ronaldo fans and even Ronaldo is happy that Messi's dad is dead. He's not like he's dead. And I'm like, why would you guys be saying things like this? It doesn't make any sense. The whole banter, yes, we can banter Messi. Messi fans can also banter Cristiano Ronaldo fans. That is normal. It's part of football. But for you to say you are happy that Messi lost his dad, I think that person must be crazy. Honestly, anyone who says that he's happy that Messi lost his dad, all I can say is that that person saying it, may he also lose his own dad so he can understand the level of pain that Lionel Messi and his family will be going through for losing their dad. It is very, very crazy. Sometimes there are things that are really, really above and higher than football, and family is one of those things. Family is number one for me. In everything you're doing, family comes first before whatever sport you like. Yeah, whatever sport you like, family definitely comes first. So I am not in support of people who are saying that they are cool or they are happy with Messi's dad dying, or even Messi fans who would want to come out and say Ronaldo fans are happy that Messi's dad is dead. Come on. It's crazy. Really, really crazy, honestly. Mariam says, your mother is in a better place, Noble. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, for sure, I know that. My mom, even though I miss her, right? But it is what it is. She can't come back. And yeah, the only thing is just to cherish those memories we had with her before she left. That was just it. So it's all good, man. It's all good, Mariam. James says, even as a deep Real Madrid fan and a Portuguese who loves Ronaldo, I will never disrespect Messi as he's a great player and deserves the exact same respect as Cristiano. Yeah, for me, I don't mind banter, but some people take the banter to a different level. There are some people when you see them banter or even curse either Ronaldo or Messi, it's crazy. All the while people were doing the whole banter Ronaldo Messi, Ronaldo Messi. I don't want to get fully involved in all that because it's crazy, and at some point it becomes boring. I made a couple of videos. I would say I can't really remember how many videos I made about Messi and Ronaldo during the World Cup. And the main reason I was even making those videos was me reacting to certain videos that I saw online from Messi fans, and that got me really upset. I'm like, what are you guys on about? You can like Messi, you can love him, you can idolize Lionel Messi. That is fine and good. The same way you can also idolize Messi is the same way Ronaldo fans can idolize Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't try to shove Lionel Messi on our neck. Messi is your GOAT. Thumbs up. Fine and good. Noted. Keep it to yourself. Ronaldo is my GOAT. Fine and good. I keep it to myself. But you don't have to try to talk down on my own GOAT so as for you to elevate yours. It doesn't make any sense. So that was even when I decided to react to some videos I saw online. Other than that, I don't really like to make videos as regards this person is better, that person is better. Sometimes it gets boring, but there are some comments you would see and you just go, come on, what is this guy saying? What exactly are you saying? So that was the main reason I made a couple of videos as regards that. says, at Dennis, I don't really think anyone would celebrate that. It's just internet trolls. Even Madrid posted a condolences message. Bro, I would not be surprised that some people will be saying that because, bro, there are some people who are sick in the head. I am telling you. I personally I can never ever celebrate the death of a player's parent or a player's child or a player's family member. This doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, family comes first before football. That was why when Jeremy Doku decided that he was going to go back to his wife to see his, I don't know if it's his son or his daughter, to be born, while like he wants to be present. That was why when that French journalist with L'Equipe was typing that nonsense, that really got me upset. If a man chooses that he doesn't want to go, that he has a duty to play a game, fine, that's his decision. And if he decides that he wants to go and be there for his wife, it's also his decision. Whichever one he chooses to do, you should not criticize him. So, for me, family is very, very important. I saw a comment from Jurgen Klopp when he was appointed the head coach of the Germany national team. He told the fans that he has seen how they treated what's his name? The manager before Julian Nagelsmann. What was this manager's name? Is it no? Joachim Low was the manager before Hansi Flick. Yes, after Hansi Flick left his job, I think he was sacked. Then the former Bayern manager, Julian Nagelsmann, took over. So he said he has seen how the German fans treated these other managers. And one thing he's going to tell them is this: if you ever come for his family, he's going to quit the job. And that is a very, very strong message. I like that from Jurgen Klopp. Very simple. If you come for my family, you don't expect me to serve the country by being the manager. It doesn't make any sense. So sometimes when I see some fans say crazy things, it baffles me, honestly. It really, really baffles me. Determinator says, hi, my name is Nijan Kundi Kunjan. Love the stream, broski. Thank you very much. Kundi Kunjan. Are you from India? Mariam says, welcome to the channel, Terminator T. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Jasim Edit says, yo, stream isn't over. Nah, we just started about 34 minutes ago. So we are just starting. And I'll get into the Man City game. I'll do a watch along for the Man City game together with our morning show. The Man City game is going to start in about 46 minutes. Man City is playing against Atletico de Madrid. Then Arsenal has a game against Dortmund. But that game, let's see if I can do a watch along for that as well. Jasim says, football brings us together, and today the entire community stands with Messi. Respect to George Messi for raising an incredible legend. Thoughts and prayers with his loved ones. Absolutely, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what football is and should be about. Honestly, that's what football should be about, because family comes first before any other thing. Yeah, family first. And it's really, really sad that Messi lost his dad. Before the World Cup, there was rumors about Messi's dad not feeling fine, or a family member not feeling fine. And we got to know, I think when the World Cup started, Messi was emotional. I think when he scored his first goal. So, yeah, I think he was very emotional, and news was flying then that his dad was sick before the World Cup. Jasim says, hi, Mariam. Yodako says, hello. Yodako. Chale, nice to have you back, man. Tassin says Rodri to Barcelona. Yeah, Barcelona put in a bid of 45 million euros, which has been rejected by Manchester City. Man City are looking at getting around 75 to 80 million euros. I don't know if Barcelona will be able to afford that, but let's see. Let's see how that will go. Let's see. Mariam says, Noble, it's so hard, not so hell. Search it on Google, please. Alright. Jasim says, true. Mariam says, welcome back, Yodako. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. We are still on 7. I want us to get 20 likes on this stream, guys. We are still on 7. So if you're just joining, kindly hit the like button, guys, and subscribe if you're new. Tassin says they put 60 million, which is good chance. I don't think Man City will accept that. No, the first bid Barcelona put in was 45 million euros. Maybe they might go back for 60. But I don't think Man City will accept that. I really do not think Man City is going to accept that. Maybe they might accept around 70 million euros. Let's say 75 million euros is what Man City might accept from FC Barcelona. And Barcelona, I'm even surprised that they are making some businesses in this transfer window. They've gotten Adeyemi, they have gotten Anthony Gordon, and now they are looking at getting Rodri from Manchester City. So let's see how that one will go. Jasim says, I saw it. I knew Rodri isn't going to Barca, but because of Man City. Now, Rodri is going to go to Barcelona, but I think Barcelona will have to do everything they can to sign him. Yes, Real Madrid has already pulled out of that race. Since Rodri decided that he was going to go to Barcelona, Madrid left that race. So Madrid is not going in for him at all anymore. They are not going in for him. Mariam says, Noble Sohag, search it on Google. You already said it, so it's, and I misspelled your city's name, right? Then I said it's fine. Yodako says United might actually go far in the Champions League. They have been exceptional in the preseason. Yes, United have done very well in the preseason, and I was very much impressed with how the team played against PSG yesterday, because yes, I know some people might say that PSG didn't have all their starting 11 playing the game. But same thing for Man United as well. Bruno did not start the game. Yuri Tielemans didn't start. Cunha was unavailable. Lisandro Martinez was unavailable. Matthias De Ligt was also unavailable. Kobe Mino unavailable. Benjamin Sesko unavailable. I don't want to add Marcus Rashford there, right? So we have 7 key players who are very much likely to be starters that didn't start the game yesterday for Man United. You can say for PSG, players like Ousmane Dembele, who else? Marquinhos didn't start. Pacho started. Safonov was in goal. Vitinha didn't start. Joao Neves didn't start. Nuno Mendes didn't start. Achraf Hakimi didn't start as well. And I would say Fabian Ruiz. So it was pretty much the same thing for Man United and PSG. So it's not like we started all our first 11 and they didn't. It was pretty much the same thing we did that they did. In the second half, Luis Enrique brought in Vitinha, Joao Neves, Nuno Mendes, and I think Marquinhos. Carrick had to bring in Yuri Tielemans, Bruno Fernandes. Who else? Yeah, Euro came in the second half as well. So it was pretty much the same thing that Man United did in their lineup that PSG did. So United played really well. I was very impressed. But even at that, I still think Man United needs to get more players for Michael Carrick. Because every good manager needs players who can give him what he wants. Then he can use those players to deliver. But if you don't give a manager the players that he wants, it's very, very difficult. Honestly. Mariam says, Noble, just search to see what's in it. You are very much in the right place to give me the exact spelling for your city. So I am not doubting or debating about that. Okay, Mariam. Nate Stevens says, if Santos goes out with this current squad, we have no number 6. I think maybe that was what he wanted to write. Bro, Man United still needs a proper defensive midfielder. I'm not gonna lie, when we signed Andre Santos, I was very, very disappointed. Sincerely, I was. And rightly so, because Santos have not really done anything in the Premier League. He hasn't done anything in the Premier League. The Chelsea he was playing for, he wasn't a starter. Even on the bench, he was not their first option on the bench. So that was why I said, nah, I didn't like this signing, and we had to spend 48 plus 2, which is 50 million pounds to sign a second option on the bench for Chelsea. It's not like we signed Chelsea's starting midfielder. So that was why I wasn't happy with the deal. But all the games I've watched Andre Santos play in the preseason, bro, I am not gonna lie, I have been very, very, very much impressed. But that being said, I've been saying this for weeks. United need 4 more players. We need 1 more midfielder. Honestly, we need 1 more midfielder. I know some people might be very much satisfied with what they have seen in the preseason. I made a video last week and I said, please, Ineos, do not be deceived by the results we have gotten in this preseason. Preseason is not the same thing as the actual season. So you guys should get us some players. I've said that multiple times and I still repeat. Yes, I have been very much impressed with the games, the performances, the tactics, the style of play and everything I've watched in the preseason. But I am not satisfied. I need more players. I need more players. Most importantly, we need a left back. Luke Shaw can't give me what I want in that left back position now. He just cannot. He can't. Mariam says, Noble, just search to see what's in it. Okay, I've read that already before. Says, have you seen how confident Ferran Torres has become after that World Cup goal? Yeah, he's already reached a personal agreement with PSG. And we are waiting for PSG to put in a bid to sign him from FC Barcelona. He ought to have his shoulders like this, to just bounce whenever he comes into the dressing room. And he most times doesn't start games for Barcelona, so he wants to move elsewhere. Even though I know moving to PSG, you also will not start games. That's a fact. Yes, I know PSG might pay him more than FC Barcelona is paying him at the moment, but he feels he has an opportunity to win the Champions League by moving to PSG. Barcelona are still very, very far away from winning it. Yodako says he scored just 1 goal and now he thinks he's the best player in the world. Ferran Torres so trash. Bro, it's not easy to score a goal in the World Cup final. It's not easy. How many players have actually scored in the World Cup finals? Not many. Not many players do that. So definitely his valuation has gone up, and I know Barcelona will want to sell him higher than what they would have done if he didn't get to score that winning goal in the final. Let's say if his valuation was previously 30 million euros. Right now, Barcelona will want to sell him for 70 to 80 million euros to PSG because he's the World Cup final goal scorer, the difference between Spain and Argentina, and the player who got Spain their second World Cup. Jassim says, yeah, but I worry about Torres. He might miss goals. We see if PSG changing. Enrique is a very good manager, and I know he's going to make some adjustments. We are going to see a better Ferran Torres. Mariam says, have mercy on me. I'm searching for it to see what in it to learn, not to learn spelling. Mariam, I know what you're doing. You're not searching for anything. You already know the spelling of your city. So let's just leave it at that, Mariam. Come on. Yodako says, but he's so bad though, Jassim. Now, Ferran Torres is not as bad as some people are making him seem. I'm not saying he's one of the best attackers, no, but he's just an average, a decent player. That's what I'll say. Jassim says, you're true, but PSG system might change him. Yeah, that's very true as well. Guys, I want us to get the likes to 20. We are just on 7 likes. So I want us to push the likes up to 70. You liking the stream will help us get the video pushed to more audience. So please hit the like button and also do well to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do morning shows every single day. And yeah, watch alongs. Like I said, this coming season, I'll try my best to do live watch along for all of Chelsea's game, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, about 70-80% of their games, Real Madrid, all of Real Madrid games, Barcelona as well, either 90 or 100% of Barcelona games. So about 7 teams. I know Tottenham here and there and other teams in the Prem. About seven teams in both La Liga and the Premier League. I'll be doing watch along for this team. So for people who are new to the channel, this is one channel you wouldn't want to miss out on in the coming season, where we give live reaction to games. We analyze the games together while the games are still going on. So if you're new to the channel, just like and subscribe so you get notified whenever I'm going live. And there's a video I made that is scheduled to be out in about 2 minutes from now. So once the video is out, guys, do well to check it out. It's about the Man United midfield. So do well to check out the video that I posted that will be out in about 2 minutes. Yodako says he thinks he's the best player in Spain. Nah, he's not. The best player in the Spanish squad is Rodri, and he was given the award, the Golden Ball award by FIFA. MM says if Ferran was honest with himself, this season he would get more game time at Barca than PSG, but right now in his mind he thinks he's a starter at PSG. Nah, there's no way Ferran Torres is going to start games for PSG. Nah, he's not starting games for them. That's not happening. Mariam says, Jassim, what do you mean by you type fast? Jassim says, Mariam, I mistype when I try type something. Do you understand? AZ Valverde says, I'm back, Noble. How are you? Yo, man, it's been how many months? It should be up to 6-7 months or more than that. I think it should be around 7-8 months. AZ Valverde, nice to have you back, man. It's been a very, very long time. It's been a very long time, man. Welcome back, AZ Valverde. Mariam says, Nobu, you are misunderstanding me. Just search for the city and you'll see its appearance and history. If you'd like to know more, please understand my explanation. If I would like to know more about the city of, you say it's Soheg, right? Not Soheg. All right, no problems. I cannot check that now, but when I have time, I'll look up the city, because this other device I'm using to check something, I'm currently on a different screen now. Yodako says, Noble, is this PSG team one team greatest team in all time? Because I can argue they do the three-peat might be more dominant than Real Madrid three-peat. I don't think PSG can do the three-peat. Yes, they've had a fantastic back-to-back Champions League win, and they deserved it 100%. Yeah, they deserve it 100%. But I think this coming season PSG is not going to win the Champions League again. Yeah, they are not. I would like to see what Bayern's setup is going to be in the coming season. Yeah, so I will know if Bayern is going to win it, or we'll have a team from England that is ready to win the Champions League. But fingers crossed, PSG are not going to win it the third time back to back to back. Nah, they are not. Jasim says, Mariam, you're wrong. You're very slow, so don't talk back. What's going on? Yo, guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. The Man City game is starting in less than 30 minutes. Yeah, I would read a couple of things that the Real Madrid captain said. Federico Valverde. Federico Valverde said that Vini Jr. deal made us so happy. We all know how important he is to us and the values he represents for us. Vini is a very, very key player of the Madrid squad. That's what Valverde is saying. Then he went on to say about Jose Mourinho that I did not expect Mourinho to be like this. He is very close to us. Sometimes he's hard, but I think that's what can make you improve. So Jose for me is going to have a very, very successful second spell at Real Madrid. Yeah, very, very successful spell. The poly market have brought out their prediction in terms of percentage for the Premier this coming season. And for Premier League and La Liga. For La Liga, they have given FC Barcelona 54%. Barcelona has 54% to win La Liga, while Real Madrid has 41% to win it. So I think Atletico Madrid might have the other percentage here. For the Premier League, they are predicting Arsenal 37% to win the Premier League. This is according to the poly market. Arsenal 37%, Manchester City 30%, Liverpool 12%, and Manchester United 12%. So this is their top four for the Premier League according to the poly market. For Barcelona, they are giving Barcelona 54%, Real Madrid 41%, and now coming to the Prem, they are giving Premier League 37% for Arsenal, 30% for Manchester City, 12% for Liverpool, and 12% again for Manchester United. Chelsea is not in the conversation according to them. So let us see who is going to win it. Like I said, my prediction for the Premier League, I'm going to do that next week. Yeah, I'm going to give my predictions next week because the Premier League is starting 2 weekends. Like after next week, the week after next week is when the Premier League is going to start. Jasim, what's going on in the chat, man? What is going on? Yeah, let me check the La Liga. When La Liga is starting. Okay. When La Liga is starting, let me see. Espanyol Levante. I'm trying to. When is Madrid's first game? Okay. Madrid's first game. Okay, La Liga is starting on the 15th. Let me see. Let me see. La Liga on the 15th. Trying to see who is. Really? On the 15th, Chelsea will be playing Real Sociedad. Did Real Sociedad get relegated last season? La Liga is starting on the 16th. So why is Real Sociedad playing against Chelsea on the 15th? It's crazy. Ayman Zari says, yo, I am back. I am sorry I have been... Ayman Zari, nice to have you back, man. It's been a very long time. IPH says, glory to Man United. Yeah, man. Glory, glory, Man United. IPH. Jasim. Jasim, come on, man. What's up? I don't need you guys to start any fight in the chat, please. Jasim and Mariam, you guys should be calm in that chat, please. I don't want us to have anyone saying crazy stuff to each other on the chat. So please, IPH, nice to have you, man. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to Noble's View, please. Thank you very much. Mariam says, Jasim, you telling me that I'm stupid in Spanish. Do you know what? I don't want to insult you. Nah, Jasim, Mariam is a girl, and I don't know. I've not read most of the chat. Mariam is saying you were insulting her. Please, let's not get to that. I don't like it when we insult each other in the chat. So please, no insults, Jasim. Yeah, you can just make your points known without insulting anyone. So please, let's just relax. The Man City game is going to start shortly. Man City against Atletico Madrid. Now, looking at the table, like I said, La Liga starting on the 16th. Okay, we have Deportivo against Getafe, Sevilla, Rayo Vallecano, Racing Santander, Villarreal. Okay, let me see the La Liga games. Let me see the La Liga matches. When is Real Madrid and Barcelona playing? Let me see. Okay. Other teams are starting first before. Okay, I think they pushed Barcelona and Real Madrid because of their players that went to play, that played the World Cup. I guess that's the reason. Because the first game I can see for Real Madrid is against Espanyol on the 23rd. That was what made me think that La Liga is starting the same weekend as the Premier League, but it's starting a week before. Then Barcelona against Elche. Sorry, Real Madrid is on the 22nd of August. Barcelona is playing on the 23rd of August, 8:30 p.m. UK time. Okay. Jasim, please, let's just stop all that, please. Ayman Zari says, my grandmother was almost dying and my uncle's wife too at the same time and the same day, so that's why. Oof, sorry about that, man. I hope they are doing fine now. Ayman Zari. Mariam says, Noble. Yes, Mariam, I'm here. Yodako says, it's a she, not he. You bullying a girl, not a boy, Jasim. So shut up and leave her alone. Jasim says, I stopped the talk now. That's for now. It's James says, yo, Noble, how are you? James, I don't even know which of the James you are again, man. There is a James that was in the chat earlier on. And that was why I was asking why. Uh, that was why I was asking why are you changing your name? It's now that I saw this, it's James. I think the other name was James something. Yeah, he was among those that joined the stream earlier. But nice to have you back, James. Nice to have you back, man. I hope you're good. Mariam says, oh, Ayman, I'm sorry for that. They're in a better place. Says, Jasim, calm down. Yodako says, so just ignore it, Jasim. James says, I didn't change my name. Yeah, that means it was a different James that came. I know I used to have about 2 or 3 James, and at some point the other James stopped coming on the live stream. You're the only one who was coming consistently. So I saw a different James today, and he's also been on the channel for a while. So that was how I was thinking you changed your name maybe to James something. Yeah, but it's nice to have you back, man. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Next week. Yeah. I wanted to give my prediction for next week, right? But I think I'm going to. My La Liga prediction was supposed to be next week, but I'll do it this week, anyways. A minute, guys. Jasim says, Ayman, she's better in place. Sorry about your grandmother. James says, let's get the likes up. Yeah, guys, let's get the likes up. Thank you very much. Let's get the likes up. Imanzari says they are not dead but was a second away, so I pray to God and I am here seeing you, and now I can smile, not cry. Yeah, that was why I was surprised when people were, Mariam and who else was saying they are in a better place. Yeah, he said they were close to, so they did not die. Thank God that they did not die. Yeah, it's nice to have you back, Imanzari. It's really been a while. It's been a while, bro. Mariam says it's James. Your name was Bitozuski. No, I don't think so, Mariam. I really don't think so. I don't think so. Mariam says, okay, I've read that. Jasim says, sorry for typing, I just type fast. Okay, the game is starting in 15 minutes. Man City against Atletico Madrid. Let me see. Okay. Guys, give me a minute. I need to make a call now. I need to make a call. Give me 1 minute. I'm coming. Guys, just give me like 2 minutes. There's a call I need to respond to now. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be back, guys. Just hold on for 2 minutes. Bilal Ziani. Nice to have you back, Bilal. Welcome back, Bilal. Bilal says, thanks, Mariam. How are you doing? Anthony Vakasegu. Anthony, where have you been, man? It's been a very long time. Think it's been up to, is it 4 5 months since we last had you on the channel, Anthony Vakasegu. Nice to have you back, bro. It's been a while. Yes, I do remember you, Anthony Vakasegu. Mariam says, okay, Nobu, we are waiting you. Yeah, thank you very much, Mariam. Thank you very much. La la la. Mariam says Noble will be watching. Will you be watching the Man City match? Yes, Mariam. The Man City game against Atletico Madrid. I'll be watching that game. The game is starting in about 9 minutes. Yeah, so I'll be doing a live watch along for that game. La 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 la. I'll be doing a live watch along for it. Ole ku. Tell me something where I no fit to. Jasim Edit says, by the way, could have been 2-1. You mean the Man United game? Um, United had a lot of chances, better than PSG yesterday, but PSG dominated the game more. That's a fact. Yeah, Man United had better chances. Charlie Allen says, hi, do you remember me? Yes, Charlie Allen. It's been a long time, but it's nice to have you back, Charlie Allen. Mariam says, Ole ku. Yeah, it's been a while I sang the song, right? Ole ku. Tell me something where I no fit to. Mo pop 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 malo too. Money ni money ni. Mariam says Bobo. Nah, it's not Bobo, Mariam. It's not Bobo. It's pop 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 malo too. Yeah, it's a Yoruba language, by the way. That's Yoruba language. But you won't understand it, Mariam. You won't understand it. The Man City game, I'm predicting Man City to win. I'm predicting Man City to win Atletico de Madrid. Let's say 3-1. I'm going for a 3-1 win for Manchester City against Atletico Madrid. So guys, let me know in the chat what your predictions for the City Atletico game will be. For me, I'm going for a 2-1 Man City win. Epic Handle says your team is finished this season. Epic Handle, before I respond to you, which team do you support, man? Which team do you support? Epic Handle. Money ni money ni modeji modeji. Epic Handle, which team? Which team do you support, bro? Hey, but some people are just very very funny. You said your team is finished, and why do you say Man United is finished? Why exactly do you say that? Okay, you support Arsenal and you are saying Man United is finished. You think Arsenal will be able to defeat Man United this season, man? Come on. I'm just gonna chill and relax. You see Arsenal, I'm coming for you people this season. I'm coming for you guys this season. Arsenal, I'm coming for you lots this season, honestly. Jasim says, Epic, what team are you supporting right now? He's an Arsenal fan, of course. He's an Arsenal fan. Arsenal fans are very funny. Honestly, Arsenal fans are very funny. But I am not surprised though. I am not surprised. Hey, I'm not surprised that an Arsenal fan will just come up, and that's one thing they are very much good at. But Arsenal fans will be surprised this season they might end up not winning the Premier League. Honestly, they might end up not winning it. Hey. Mariam says, Nobu, my English teacher, how are you? I'm I'm doing very good, Mariam. How about you? I hope you're good as well. Okay. Okay, guys. I'll need you people to give me like 3 minutes. My stream is going to lag for like 2-3 minutes. I'll be back shortly. Just 2-3 minutes, guys. Permission to do something now. Hear me now? I hope you guys can hear me now. Mariam says, guys, let's get the likes up. Yeah, thank you very much, Mariam. Guys, I want us to get the likes to 20. We are currently on 12 likes. So let's get it up to 20, guys. Let's get it up to 20. Let's get the likes up to 20, guys. Jasim says, Epic, I think he needs English. Epic says, Jasim, how much for Ahmad? You think Man United is going to sell Ahmad to Arsenal? Hell no, bro. Ahmad is going to have a better season than Bukayo Saka this coming season. Arsenal fans, I'm coming for you people this new season. You guys are going to learn the hard way. You guys will learn the hard way, honestly. But let's see. You guys will learn the hard way, Arsenal fans. $1v11 says, Nobu, do you think Bakola will sign for Liverpool? Bakola. Bro, the fee is crazy. Honestly, the fee is too much for that kid. And Liverpool haven't spent a lot of money last season. They will want to do better in this coming season. Bakola is a good player, but that fee is too much for him. Honestly, that fee is too much for Bakola. And yeah, I don't think Liverpool is going to sign Bakola, honestly. 1v11, I don't think Liverpool is going to sign him because the fee that PSG is quoting for that boy is crazy. That fee is crazy. He's not worth it one bit. He's not worth that fee at all. Mariam said, it's 2 o'clock now, the match must start. Yeah, the game already started, Mariam. I'm trying to connect to the game right now. I'm trying to connect to it. Epic Handle says, bro, does Mason Mount still have a pulse? Someone touched him yesterday. This guy. Okay. I see I see what you're trying to do, but don't worry, man. Don't worry. Just relax. Mason Mount, United is definitely going to get another midfielder. Very, very important. Very, very important. Man United need to get another midfielder because with Mason Mount, we cannot do anything in that midfield. And you really cannot rely on him. Look at this guy. I don't know if he looks like, is it a Chinese? He's not Chinese. He's not. Okay, he's Korean, yeah. Okay, Man City are playing the game in Korea. Yeah, they are playing the game in Korea and the match is yet to start, but they are on their way to starting the game. Ooh. Yeah, the ball has been kicked by a South Korean a South Korean celebrity. I don't know if he's a movie star or music star. San is his name. He just kicked the ball. So the game is about to start. Epic says Jasim the mighty Arteta cough. English champions cough. Has it covered, mates. No stress here. Well, Arsenal have been overconfident that this coming season they are definitely winning the league, but they are going to have the shock of their lives next season. Yeah, Arsenal is going to have the shock of their life next season. They are going to have the shock of their life next season. MM says Liverpool spent their whole budget last season. That's why they are loaning Araujo. It's not even about loaning Araujo. It's about the quality of the player they are bringing in. Araujo for me is very, very, very poor. Seriously, it's very, very, very poor. But let's see if he will come to the Premier League to prove us wrong. Let's see if he will prove us wrong. Jasim says, Epic, worry about your club first. Arsenal are going to be surprised in this coming season. Yeah, I want all the big teams to do well, right? Let's have a very, very tough and competitive league title next year. Let it not be about two teams alone. Nah, I want it to be all four teams that are going to be in top four. You just have 3-4 points difference in between them. That's what I really want to see next season. Have one of the best and most competitive league titles in recent years. Ashish says, where is Ben Chilwell? Like I said yesterday, Chilwell, the last time I checked, was playing for Strasbourg. I don't know if Strasbourg has sold him. At the moment, I really can't say because the last time I checked, I think that was last season. All right, let me even check it now to be sure. Let me check it out now. Ben Chilwell. Yeah, let me check out Ben Chilwell to see where he currently plays for. But my guess is Strasbourg in France. Yeah, let me check it out now. Have you read the papers? Do you hear what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. The match has already started, guys. What is this? Look at this Atletico Madrid player. Look at that mistake to the goalkeeper. Some players are just silly, man. What sort of pass is that? Ben Chilwell, 29-year-old, December 21st. Okay, he'll be 30 in December. He was born in 1996. Ben Chilwell. He currently plays for RC Strasbourg. Yeah, I was correct. He plays for Strasbourg. Ooh, Mamouche. Yeah, Oblak came out very quickly, man. MM says the 3-4-3 that Alonso is cooking at Chelsea is looking good. The signings are just poor. At the moment, I would say that Chelsea has not really given me anything. Let me say Alonso has not really given me anything tangible to hold on to and say, yo, Alonso is going to be fantastic. He's going to do a great job at Chelsea. He has not given me enough. He's been very, very poor in those games. I didn't watch the Sydney Wanderers game. I just saw the scoreline. So, and even if I watched that game, I wouldn't rate Chelsea's performance in that game because playing against teams like that, you really cannot do anything that I would go and say, yo, this team is ready. So that one is off. The game I watched was Tottenham. Chelsea were very poor against a 10-man team. I watched the Juventus game. Chelsea were just bang average in that game. And I also watched their game against AC Milan yesterday. The first half against AC Milan was not good enough. Yes, they were leading 1-0. Joao Pedro scored the first goal in the 47th minute. I think in the added 2 minutes added time was when Joao Pedro scored his first goal in that game. Then in the second half, when they came back, Joao Pedro scored the second goal 1 minute or 2 minutes into the second half. Then Caicedo, 4 minutes later, scored that beautiful goal outside of the box. So yesterday, like I said, the first half performance was poor, but the second half Chelsea played better. So I will say, so far, of all the 3 games I've watched Chelsea play in the preseason, it's only the second half against AC Milan that I will say that Chelsea played well. So Xabi Alonso, I need to see more. I need to see more from him. He has not impressed me so far. He has not. I know it's just preseason, and lots of Chelsea fans will tell you, come on, bro, it's just preseason. You cannot judge a manager by preseason. I understand that 100%. But at the same time, even though you are playing preseason, it doesn't mean you have to lose all your games. That is one thing I tell people who just tell me, yo, guy, it's just preseason, so no need to worry. You have to be concerned. For example, Man United, if Michael Carrick, out of all the games he's played, the Wrexham game, Man United lost 1-0. The Rosenborg game, United won 5-0. Then we had, which other game was that? Atletico Madrid, yeah, United won 2-1. Then yesterday against PSG, it was a 1-1 draw. So let's say in these 4 games that Man United has already played in the preseason, if we had lost all 4 games, do you think I'm going to come out and tell you guys that, guys, don't worry, it's just preseason? No, I am going to scream at the top of my voice and I'll be worried. So preseason, yes, I understand what you have to look out for in preseason. 1, the tactics of the manager. 2, how the team sets up on and off the ball. 3, you have to look at minutes being given to players, match fitness. That's just the main thing. And overall, the performance of the team. Not really about the result, but the performance. So these are angles I look at when it comes to preseason. I'm not really bothered about, let's say, we won 5-0, we won 4-0. Nah, I'm not worried about that. For example, the PSG game yesterday, I was more focused on how the team was playing. United created a lot of chances against PSG yesterday. So these are angles I look at. For example, the Chelsea game against against AC Milan yesterday. Like I said, Chelsea did well in the second half, but in the first half, Chelsea's performance was bang average in the first half. But in the second half, they played better. And they scored 2 goals in that second half. So the preseason is important for a new manager that has come in to get his message across to the players. Mamouche, Rangers, shoot. What? Look at. Sometimes certain players can just be too selfish. Give that pass to, what's his name? Give that pass to Antoine Semenyo. You have made that beautiful run, bro. Pass the ball to him. You kept on moving and moving. You wanted to shoot yourself with your left foot. Epic Handle says, Jassim, conquer your land first before thinking further. Is it further ahead or further Anfield? 1v11 says, is this your job? Nah, YouTube is something I started a couple of months ago. It's not even up to a year. September the 2nd, which is next month, is going to make it 1 year. I started my YouTube content creation like back to back. So, but so far, I wouldn't say I've earned any money on YouTube because I'm still having issues trying to link my AdSense and everything. So hopefully in the coming weeks it's going to be sorted out. Yeah. For those who want to support the channel via super chats, super stickers, and membership as well, we'll definitely do so. But for now, we are yet to get to that, but hopefully in a couple of weeks that will be sorted out. So I'm asking about, is this my job? I have a business that I do on the side, right? So football content creation is what I started as a few months ago, like I said, as a passion for me, football, having to discuss football with other fans all over the world. And it's been an amazing journey. So it's something I really, really enjoy doing. So hopefully in the coming weeks, that will be sorted out. Semenyo. Whoosh. As she says, Walker or Dalot. At this point, I will have to go with Diogo Dalot because Walker is already old and he's past his best. What? Savinho, how did he get past this defender? Jasim says Chelsea is looking good. Nah, so far Chelsea is not looking good, bro. Wow, he got past this guy so easily. Mariam says that guy who kicked the ball, I was sure he was from one of those bands. Oh, Mariam, you're watching the game as well, right? Yeah, I think that guy was. It's either he's a musician or he's an actor. Yeah, I think one of those. Mariam says Mamouche was so bad this World Cup. Yeah, Mamouche didn't have a good World Cup. I would say since he came to Man City, Mamouche has not. He played well in the first 3 or 4 months he came to City, but after that, he's been off it. Jasim says epic 0 UCL. Remember that. Arsenal fans, don't worry. Like I said, I'm going to be coming for you people this coming season. As she says, I missed the Champions League anthem already. The Champions League, I think, will start in September. Says Chelsea played the last few games last season in a 3-4-3 and they looked promising. Yeah, the last 3 games, their interim head coach, Mick Fowler, he was trying his best so as not to concede too many goals. So he had to resort to a 3-man backline. So it's pretty much a 5-man backline. 3 central defenders, 1 left wing back, and right wing back. 1v11 says, where do I think Man United? Are you asking where do I think or where do you think Man United will finish in the Premier League? I am yet to give my prediction for the coming season. For La Liga, I'm going to give my prediction this week. But for the Premier League prediction, I'll give my Premier League prediction next weekend. Yeah, because the Premier League is starting on the 21st, which is Arsenal against Coventry City. That's going to be the first game of the Prem. So I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that next week for the Premier League, but for La Liga, I'll do that this week for sure. Mariam says Omar Mamouche specializes in defeating Newcastle United. As she says, I desperately want this Savinho guy to put his signature on Spurs contract. Yeah, Spurs have not completed that deal. Mariam says, Noble, my English teacher, how are you? I'm doing great, Mariam. I'm good. Yeah. Have you read the papers? Do you hear what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Another she's Obama in a bus with their team kids. Ooh, it kinda makes me wonder what those children ever did. Yet we still go to church and sing shout to the Lord. And we lift up holy hymns and we're reading His word. Now I'm sitting by my piano with nothing to play. But that doesn't change the fact that God is God anyway. So I sing, bless ye the Lord. BGME says, hi bro, sorry I was busy in the Vasca vacation and playing mini games and waiting for Premier League starting. Alright, BGME, welcome back, man. It's been a long time. Jasim says, what if not what club he joined? Who are you referring to? Jasim says, BG, me too. I was in vacation. Ashi says, Savinho's has been rumored to join Spurs for the last 8 months. Yes, and I think he might make that move. Spurs still needs attacking players. And number 9 and one more winger for Spurs will make them formidable in this coming season. Says Newcastle might be fighting relegation this season. I don't think they will. I would have thought that if Eddie Howe was still there, but with this new manager now, I really do not know what to expect from them at this point. I don't. Rudy Comac says, sorry, I am late. It's all good, man. It's all good. Guys, we have 11 people on this stream and I need everyone to hit the like button. Please. That is one of the ways you can support the channel, because when you get the likes up, the algorithm is going to push the channel to more people. So please, kindly give us a thumbs up and also subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. Thank you very much. BG Ami says, Jasim, you changed your name or new member? Ashi says, what do you think is real problem behind all this Savinho deal? Man City don't want to sell him. That's what I'm saying with all this thing. Because in the January transfer window, he wanted to leave, but Pep Guardiola told him to stay back, which made him stay. So let's see what's going to happen this summer. Pramis Shama says, love from my Everest. Everest. Are you from... is this... what is this? Not Sri Lanka. Is it? I know Shama sounds like an Indian name, but yeah, I know it's definitely that Indian region. Yeah, it definitely the Indian region. Mariam says, Noble story. BGME says, I'm gonna be active on league. I promise. Glory, Man United butlers. I got a story. This now my story, yeah. Semenyo. Ooh, very close, man. I got a story. This now my story, yeah. 20 years ago when I was a young boy, they used to call us Paul and Peter. We tell them say P square better. That touch from that defender was a very, very good one. Dennis Beckham says, have you ever heard the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. I know that's your favorite. I know that's the song you love most amongst all the songs I sing. Yeah, I love that song. It's a song I just sing every single time that a song comes into my head. It's that song. Yeah, I have to bless the Lord every single day. Troll BOT says, I troll United fans. Then you must be an Arsenal fan or a Liverpool fan. Which one are you? Jasim says, BG, I've been watching Noble for like 2 months. Yeah, Jasim has been here for a while now. BGME says, what's up, Bottle FC fan Arsenal? Oh, good man, Jasim. Jasim says, troll, so who cares? Yeah, Dennis Beckham, Nepal, yeah. I was trying to think Sri Lanka. Oh, how did he miss that? I was trying to think Sri Lanka, but I knew Everest was not in Sri Lanka, though Sri Lanka is also in the same region as India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. But yeah, Nepal was the name I was trying to get. Troll BOT says United will always finish below City. Well, for this season, Man United is not going to finish below City. Mariam says Noble story. Mariam, we've already gone past this this story conversation. Yeah, we've gone past it, Mariam. As she says, yes, I keep bringing washed players' names. Jasim says Man United. Bijami says me, Crystal Palace. Mariam says, man, I can't read their names in that language. That sounds like Chinese. Let me look at the name closely again to see what character that is. Because I know a Chinese character if I see it. I know a Japanese character if I see it. I know a Korean character. Let me say a South Korean character if I see it. So I'm trying to look at the names, the inscriptions on their back. Troll BOT says, I support the better team. United have washed players. Who was the best player in the Premier League last season? Troll BOT. Oh, that's a good move. Cross the ball, Koke. Cross the ball, Koke. He missed it. Lookman. Ademola Lookman, what are you doing there, bro? What? Tijani Rangers. Trying to see. Why am I not seeing this well? It was a bit too quick. The replay. Yeah, Lookman didn't play that well. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let us get the likes up, guys. We are still on 17 likes. Let's get it up. Corner kick for Atletico. Koke. Bijami says, last season Ashish, but it's not my favorite club. Mariam says, South Korea, it's in that language. I'm yet to see the characters on their back. Yeah, I'm yet to see it. Omar Mamouche just scored for Man City, Mariam. Yeah, I think mine is a bit slower than yours. Man City has not scored, Mariam. Man City hasn't scored, Mariam. So what are you saying? Troll BOT says Declan Rice was the best player last season. Nah, you're lying, bro. Who won the best player award? Ooh, Foden, that's a good pass. Ooh. Semenyo, strength, power. Ooh, Foden, that control. Troll BOT, Bruno Fernandes was the best player last season. He won the Football Writers Association Award. He won it last season. He won the Premier League's Best Player Award last season. It's now remaining the PFA, the Professional Footballers Association Award. That's what is remaining for him to win. So Bruno Fernandes was the best player in the Premier League last season. Ooh, Savinho. That was close, very close. Yeah, Mariam, I just saw that particular message you typed now. The ball that Savinho played. I think yours is about 3-4 seconds faster than mine. Troll BOT says the best player award from the Premier League was rigged for Bruno. We all know Declan is better. So if the one from the Premier League was rigged How about the one from the Football Writers Association, FWA? What then do you have to say about that? Was that one also rigged? And if the PFA comes out, do you think that one also will be rigged? Because now Bruno is going to beat Deck in every of these awards, right? If you go to the FWA, FWA is the award that is actually voted by football writers. The Football Writers Association, they vote for the best player in the Premier League. Then we have the Premier League best player of the season, which is voted by different fans. You have Arsenal fans, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, all the fans of the Premier League are voting for that. Then the award that is actually voted by the players themselves is the PFA, which is the Professional Footballers Association. They actually participate in that vote. So I know what you're on about now. You're trying to troll Man United, but trolling Man United is inconsequential at this point, because United finished third last season and had the best player in the league, which is Bruno Fernandes. So it's just a wishful thinking for you as an Arsenal fan. When last did an Arsenal player win the best player of the season award? When was the last time? Maybe you can remind me. When was the last time an Arsenal player won the best player of the season award? I think that should be, I don't know. I don't think RVP won it. Sec Fabregas at Arsenal, I don't think so. The last player I can remember from Arsenal that won the PFA award was Thierry Henry, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that was Thierry. Trollbot says, you United fans keep telling yourself that United are best team in England but can't win a trophy in a decade. Even though Man United has not won a trophy, we have not won a trophy. Even though Man United has not won the league for the past 13 years, and we didn't win any trophy last season, but Man United have won more trophies than the Arsenal you're talking about. They have won more trophies. Even in the last 6 years, right? In the last 6 years, Man United have won more trophies than Arsenal. United have won more trophies than Arsenal. So you have to understand this. It's just only Man City. Yeah, it's only Man City that can say they have won more trophies than Man United in the last 5 years or last 6 years. And Liverpool can also come in that conversation, because Liverpool won, I think 3 seasons ago, they won the FA Cup. They won 2 trophies. I think FA Cup and Carling Cup 3-4 seasons ago. So those are the only teams. But for Arsenal and Chelsea, United have won more trophies in the last 5 years than these other teams. Troll BOT says, we don't need a best player football. Football is a team game and the best team takes it all. Yes, football is a team sport and you need individual players to be in their best. Yeah, you need individual players to be in their best for that team to be able to perform well. That's just simple. Mariam says, Noble, my English teacher, how are you? I'm doing amazing, Mariam. I hope you're doing good as well. Yo, guys, let's get the likes up. We are currently on 17 likes. I need everyone to hit the like button, guys. Let's get the likes up. Cherry Petite, have you hit the like button already? Cherry Petite says, what's up? I'm doing amazing, Cherry Petite. I hope you're good as well. Ashish says, Arsenal fans all over the world are sane. Most of Arsenal fans are the same thing and they are a very funny set of people. It's just only a few that are different. Yeah, it's just only a few Arsenal fans that are different. Jasim says, Tro takes all when you say Bruno is not better. You saying it's rigged now. You saying teams take it all. You funny. Nah, I don't mind him. He was saying Declan Rice. For me, if I don't want to vote for Bruno Fernandes, because I voted for Bruno in the Player of the Season award, I voted for Bruno Fernandes. If I wasn't going to vote for Bruno in terms of players with impact in the team and their performance the whole season, I would vote for Arsenal's goalkeeper. Yeah, I would vote for Arsenal's goalkeeper, David Raya. In my opinion, David Raya was more instrumental and more important to Arsenal than Declan Rice is to Arsenal. Declan Rice is a very, very important player for Arsenal, no doubt. But if you're looking at a player that is more important, you see David Raya, he's number one for me. Last season, Gabriel, David Raya, then Rice. You can now talk about Saliba. Who else? Zubimendi, when the season started, was doing very well, but later on he dropped. Ooh, Lookman. Shoot. Oosh. Oh, the referee says that's a corner. Mariam says, Noble, please excuse me. I'll be back in a little while. All right, Mariam, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, Lookman, if he had struck that ball at first, it would have deflected. Jasim says, still 0-0. Yeah, the game no goals yet. Troll BOT says, Bruno will never win you a Premier League trophy. Hold that. Well, Rice does it for us. Well, you guys should go and win the Champions League first. Then we can have a conversation. Very, very important. Go and win the Champions League. Then you can come back so we have a conversation. Troll BOT. I don't even understand what City is playing in this game. Man City looks so disjointed. Yeah, I know Pep is no longer there, but City looks so disjointed. Jasim says, Troll, can you win it again this season? Absolutely not, man. Arsenal is going to be surprised at how the season is going to turn out for them. Seriously. Bijami says, Troll BOT, that's right, but your club doesn't play like a team. Can't even win more than one trophy a season. Homer Simpson's Tommy says, don't converse with Arsenal fans. They just started supporting the club last season. It's funny how some Arsenal fans behave, honestly, because when I see them say certain things online, I just laugh. Honestly. A lot of Arsenal fans have not known what success truly is. Honestly, a lot of Arsenal fans don't know. The only Arsenal fans who are used to success is any Arsenal fan who is around 30, 33 upwards. Let's say 33, 34 years upwards. The Arsenal fans that are used to trophies. Okay, let me know. I would say from 35, 36, 37 years. The Arsenal fans who are used to winning trophies. When last did Arsenal win major trophy? It was in 2004. Before this just concluded season 25-26. Yeah, they won FA Cup in between. Right? In those years, Arsenal hasn't won the Premier League. They have never touched the Champions League, by the way. They've been winning the FA Cup. I think they won the FA Cup like between 2004 till 2026. I might be wrong though. Arsenal has won about, let's say, 5 or 6. I think about 5 or 6 FA Cup titles within that space of 2004 and 2026, which is about 22 years. So within the space of 22 years, Arsenal has won about 5, 6 FA Cup titles. That's all there is for them. So Arsenal fans, you guys should relax. You people won the league last season. You deserved it 100%. But that's it. It ends there. The new season is starting in 2 weeks' time. So let's see who wins it again. Jasim says, I bet Man United or Chelsea or Man City will win this season Prem. I will have to take Chelsea out of that conversation, bro. I will take Chelsea out. BGME says, this Premier League trophy is their first after 2004 and last 2006. Now it's 2026. They won last this year. 25-26. Assis says, even we Spurs have more European trophies than Arsenal. Very true. BGME says, have to go by. Alright, BGME, do have a great day. City is playing so flat in this game. There's nothing exciting about Man City. Enzo Maresca City, I don't understand. There is nothing exciting about Man City so far. That's why I will not be rating Man City highly in terms of their likelihood to win the Prem. Semenyo. Ooh, that's a good defending from Atletico. Very good one. Troll says, you guys will start crying when we put you 2-0 down at 70 minutes. Bro, Arsenal will not be able to beat Man United this season. Last season, you guys won the first game of the season against Man United. And we all know what happened with the whole shoving and pushing you guys were doing to our goalkeeper, Altay Bayinde. Right? The second leg, we actually destroyed Arsenal at home, at the Emirates. Cross your ball, Savinho. What? Which player was even there? Look at these City guys. No Erling Haaland. Haaland is supposed to have been back. Okay, when was... Yeah, Haaland was knocked out in the quarterfinals, so he ought to be back now. I'm surprised Erling Haaland is not yet back. Because I've not seen him play a preseason game, by the way. I've not. Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo, if it's my Ghanaian brothers. Yeah, that movement was strong. Yo, guys, let's get the likes up to 20. We are currently on 18. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get it up. Jasim Edit says, troll, you sure? 8-2, remember that. Yeah, a lot of Arsenal fans have forgotten that. And a lot of these new Arsenal fans did not watch that game, the 8-2. Man United schooled them. Man United schooled them so badly. Jasim says it's 19 now. Alright, guys. On my own screen it's showing me 18, but nevertheless, let's get it up to 20, guys. Let's get the likes up to 20. Have you read the papers? Do you hear what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Not a shoes Obama in a bus with the teen kids. Offside against Atletico. It kinda makes me wonder what those children ever did. Yet we still go to church and sing shout to the Lord. Jasim says, I can definitely tell these Arsenal fans are new. Yeah, there are a lot of new Arsenal fans, man. A lot of new Arsenal fans. They most of them, like I said, it's only the OGs that are used to trophies in terms of Arsenal fans. People who were watching football in the 90s and in early 2000s. The last time they won it was in 2004, like I said. And for lots of Arsenal fans, they had to wait for 22 years before they could win their first Premier League title after 22 odd years. A 22-year-old child is already an adult. Intergalactic says United needing new player, Hendrick on loan, Hall and Wharton is good deals. Now, I wouldn't want Adam Wharton because he doesn't have that pace that I need in midfield. And he's not a destroyer. He's got similarities with Kobe. I'm not saying they are exactly same players, but they have a lot of similarities. And I'll need someone who is more mobile, someone who can go into tackles and intercept balls in that midfield for me. So Wharton, nah. For Lewis Hall is my priority left back. But I don't know what's up with Man United. Hendrick, I've been seeing reports about a loan for Hendrick. And I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't mind Man United getting Hendrick on a loan deal. Yeah. Troll BOT says if you make a combined 11, only Bruno can fit in Arsenal team. No one else stands a chance to touch my t-shirt. If you're looking at last season, Brian Mbeumo had a better season than Bukayo Saka last season, right? Cunha had a better season than Trossard, that was your left winger last season. He had a better season than Gabriel Martinelli. Ooh, Semenyo. So the only player in the Arsenal attack, who is this one? Okay. The only player in the Arsenal attack that can actually bench any Man United attacker is Victor Gyökeres because he had a not very good ball. He had a decent season for Arsenal. Any other Arsenal attacker, no way. Then in that midfield for Arsenal, it's only Declan Rice that you can tell me can get in the Man United midfield. 100% only Declan Rice. In that midfield, I can have Declan Rice, Maino, and Bruno Fernandes, right? Based off of last season. For the Arsenal defense, yes, you can pick the Arsenal defense ahead of Man United defense. The whole line, the whole line of the Arsenal back four, yes, Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. I can pick them over Maguire and Martinez because those two are always injured. And she says, Noble, are PSG better than Arsenal? 100%, man. That's not even a question up for debate. They won Arsenal in the Champions League final. If Arsenal were better, Arsenal would have won them. Yeah, some will say, oh, they lost to PSG on penalties, but it's still part of the game. Penalties is still part of the game. According to reports, Marcus Rashford has returned to Carrington today. And Man United believe he has serious chances to stay. Rashford won't consider Turkey or Saudi as destinations this summer. Man United FC opened doors for Marcus to stay. Carrick also involved. Marcus Rashford. Well, I have said my piece about Rashford offside. Wow. The flag wasn't raised. Atletico just scored against Man City, guys. The flag was not raised. I want to see the replay. As she says, Jassim, this Arsenal fan thinks football is Arsenal. Yeah, I don't mind that guy. Koke. It's 1-0 for Atletico against Man City, guys. Yeah, I don't understand what City are doing. Yeah, he's onside. Yeah, he was onside. That's a good goal. George Dominguez. Hulman. Yeah, that's a very, very good goal. The coach wasn't even celebrating. Yo, guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Troll BOT says, lucky penalty saved those French Farmer League merchants. We put them at their place next time. Are you sure you're getting another final in the next 10 years? Arsenal, are you guys sure? Let's see. Let us see. Guys, we need 2 more likes to get to 20. Let's get the likes up. We are currently on 18. I'll need 2 more people to get the likes to 20. Alright, let me end the poll right now. Jasim says, bro, club from La Liga is the same club gets destroyed by Ronaldo. Oh, it's not that I actually saw the mistake I made in the typographical there's a typographical error I made in that poll. I just saw it now. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get it up. It's Man City 0, Atletico Madrid 1. City so far in this preseason. City fans need to be concerned, man. They need to be concerned. Because I don't understand. Enzo Maresca looks so clueless. It's as though the team doesn't have a style of play. They are just everywhere doing nothing. Pass that ball. Why not go for the easier pass? Pass the ball to your right winger. You're passing it in the middle of the pitch. Give the easier pass, the Atletico player. Come on, man. Low. Transbonsor President Eturu Dogan. I love that name, Eturu. Shoot. Ooh, hit your player. Eturu Dogan says, we sold 18,000 tickets in 3 days after signing Salah. If we reach 25,000 total, the full signing cost is covered. Hey boy, it's crazy. Trabzonspor, their fan base are going to be very, very happy with the Salah deal. Yeah, Salah is a top player. Yan Diomande, dream come true sister. Mariam says, Noble, I'm back. Welcome back, Mariam. As she says, I think these guys push people to switch their clubs. Troll BOT. Mariam says, was so close. City are losing at the moment. I think yours is about 4-5 seconds faster than mine. Semenyo. Yeah, I saw that now. Marcus Rashford is back at Carrington. Okay, let's see. He's back at Carrington. Carrick wants him. The club was unable to get him another team, and he doesn't want to go to Saudi or Turkey. The only option now is to reintegrate him into the squad, but I still don't like it, but there's nothing we can do. But of course, I know he's going to add something to our attack, but the only issue I have is his attitude. His attitude. La 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 la. Lu 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 lu. La 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 la. Jasim says the fan base is weird. Their fan base. Now, for me, Arsenal fans, like I said, I'm coming for Arsenal fans this coming season. Look, man. Ooh. Boy. That was close. Damn. That was pretty close. That's a good ball from Atletico. Lookman. Yeah, the ball hits the post. Very, very good one from Ademola Lookman. Man City is going to struggle next season. City will struggle. Seriously. They will struggle next season. Mariam says, Noble, will Trabzonspor matches be 90 minutes or 320 minutes like in Turkish movies and series? Nah, it's still going. Look at how this Tijani Rangers did to this guy. Pass the ball. Nah, it's still going to be the same 90 minutes, Mariam. As she says, basically he said Gyökeres over Šeško. I would pick Šeško over Gyökeres, right? But what I'm saying is based on the numbers of both players last season. Victor Gyökeres had a better season, but if you look at the chances that Gyökeres got and the ones that Šeško got, I definitely would pick Benjamin Šeško over Victor Gyökeres. And Gyökeres, I think, played more minutes than Benjamin Šeško. Jasim says, what Šeško looks stronger now? I will want to see how Šeško will perform in his new look. Yeah, I really want to see that. Lele kuteka kalitalama hatenge pam 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 pam. Mariam says Mohamed Salah will transform from the Egyptian king to the Turkish sultan. Yeah, I don't know if anyone. I will have to ask this when my Turkish fans are on the channel. Is there a new Turkish movie, like an epic Turkish movie that is very interesting, something close to Eturu, that they can recommend to me so I can watch? The Turkish movie I watched, Eturu, a couple of years ago. I enjoyed that movie on Netflix. So my Turkish people on the channel, if there's any Turkish movie you guys can recommend that is on Netflix, just let me know the name of the movie and I'll check it out. Yeah, I love Turkish movies. As she says, I personally think Osimhen is kind of one level better than Gyökeres and Benjamin. Yeah, for me, Victor Osimhen is better than them. Victor definitely is better. As she says, bro, why do we Richarlison to show? You should check what you typed. I think there's an error somewhere. And she says, sign me a better striker, De Zerbi, or we have to start with Solanke, though I like him more than Richarlison. I don't know what's up with Dominic Solanke. Yes, I know he's been having series of injuries, but his levels below what he used to be at AFC Bournemouth. Picasso says, Noble, tell me to mind my own business. If you like Beat, can I ask you if you make any money from YouTube? Now, for now, like I said, someone asked me a question similar to this, would I say over 30 or 40 minutes ago. And I said this, my channel has already hit the 1K subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. It has already reached. I've been having issues with my AdSense, which it's been about 3 months now. For over 3 months, I've been having issues with my AdSense. So for now, I have not started earning any money on YouTube. For now, yeah, I reached the 4K watch hours threshold over 3 months ago. I think that was it in May? Yeah, I reached the 4,000 watch hours in May. Yes, but my channel is yet to be monetized because my AdSense has not been linked. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, when my AdSense get linked, then I can begin to earn money on YouTube via super chats, super stickers, my views and all that. And hopefully endorsement deals coming as well. But for now I've not started earning money. Yeah, the thing is, I know the money definitely will come in later on, right? But I really do not want to focus on it right now, because if I was fully focused only on the money, these past 3 months that I've had issues linking my AdSense, it would have weighed me down and it would have stopped me from doing the football content. But the main thing that is pushing me is the fact that I love what I'm doing. I love football. I love talking about. I can talk football for a whole day with my friends. So I just told myself, why not monetize with something you love doing? It's a passion. Football is something you like discussing about. So why not have an audience where you have to discuss with thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of people? Yeah, so it's yeah, that's just it for me. So that's why I have been pushing all these months, right? Yeah, I know definitely, hopefully by God's grace, this month my channel will get approved by YouTube in terms of my AdSense, and I'll begin to earn money on YouTube. As she says, Madison is out with another injury, return to be TBD. Yeah, Madison, I don't know. The boy's leg is bad now. Mariam says, why these are dancing there? It's a halftime show, Mariam. Mariam says, breaking news, Onana officially joins the Rangers team. Here we go. It's not here we go, Mariam. It's here you come. Ah, God. As she says, Noble, do United have Rashford next season? Rashford just resumed training today at Carrington, and it's been reported that Man United wants him to stay. Michael Carrick also wants Marcus Rashford. So, let's see. My opinion on this matter is that Rashford should be sold. But if we can't sell him, then there's no other option than to reintegrate him. I would rather we reintegrate him than have him ostracized out of the team. It doesn't make sense. So even though I know Rashford has some negativity around him in terms of his attitude, his lifestyle, off the pitch and on the pitch, his body language most times are not good. But if he gets his head locked in, he should be able to deliver 15, 16 goals for us next season. In all competitions, by the way. Picasso says, you will, mate. You're good at YouTube. I think you will blow up soon. It will get to the point where you won't see our messages because there's too many. Yeah, hopefully in the coming weeks we'll get to that, or in the coming months. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it's not been easy, honestly. Sometimes the honest truth is this: sometimes I just probably might not even be in the mood to do live stream, because I'm going to be honest, live streams are really stressful. They are really stressful, honestly. But is something that I've been devoted in, and I'm a kind of person that anything I set my mind on, I definitely push on to do it. And yeah, guys, I have a second YouTube channel. What I do on that channel is totally different from my main channel, which is Noble's View. I have a second channel, Noble's Diary, so you guys can check that channel and also subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I know it's totally different from YouTube channel, but it's totally different from this main channel. What I'll be doing on that channel is just something totally different from my football content creation. Sometimes it's going to be most of the things that happen, let's say, behind the scene of this Noble's View. Yeah, it's gonna be sometimes I maybe about the struggles I faced while climbing up the ladder on YouTube, and likely advice to other up and coming YouTubers as well, content creators, because the journey is not easy. For some people, they might see it as, nah, this is a very, very easy and simple thing to do. But if you've been there, if you've gone through the hassle, you definitely know it's not something easy. So if you don't have a very, very dogged and strong mentality, you're not going to survive. That's just the honest truth. Mariam says there are so many musical groups in South Korea. Oh my god. Yeah, South Koreans, they have lots of musicians, yeah, but I think K-pop is also South Korea, right? And there are these guys that came to the World Cup to perform. I don't even know their name in the World Cup final. As she says, Marcus Rashford or Rafael Leao. I would rather have Rashford than Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao, nah, that boy, I don't like his style one bit, and he's a very, very unserious player. Rafael Leao, very, very unserious. Mariam says, Nobu, why do you tolerate my provocations? I'm already used to you, Mariam, so I don't have a problem. And I am someone that has dealt with the public for a long time. So I understand people have different attitudes and behavior. So that's not a problem for me, Mariam. It's not a problem. Guys, if you're new, kindly hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Let's get it up. Hit the like button, guys. Let's get it up. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Mariam says, will Nobu tell stories there? Nobu Stories channel. Nah, I'm not telling stories there, Mariam. I'm just giving my experiences on YouTube, because I know at some point, for people who will want to go into YouTube, because there are still so many people that would want to go into YouTube for different niches. It might not be football, it might be something different, but it's still the same mindset that you need to approach whichever niche you want to be doing on YouTube. So that's it for me. Gillian Burns says, yo man, Gillian, nice to have you on the channel. Where are you connecting from, Gillian Burns? As she says, I would keep saying Bakola isn't a replacement of Salah. Yeah, I don't see him as a replacement, honestly. Yeah, Mariam, I just saw the girls that are dancing on the pitch. They look more like cheerleaders. Zina May. Okay, they have their names on the back. Zina. Seems Zina is the main character. There is Zina, there is May. They are doing this whole side. What's the other name? There are how many girls? 5 girls. I want to see other names. Zina, May, and what exactly? Trying to look for other names. Kalisa, Kalisa Nama. Falal says Palestinian is good. Falal, welcome back. As she says, where is cool? Cool one. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time I saw Cool One. I think the last time, I think Cool One, the Chelsea fan, it's been up to, would I say 4 months? Around 3 or 4 months I last saw him on the channel. It's been a very long time. Yeah, it just reminded me of cool one now. Mariam says, I have some friends who would rather die than have you say BTS are bad. I tease them, it's my hobby. Yeah, I think it was the BTS team, those guys. I think they were the guys that came to perform at the World Cup. Was it the final? But I know at some point they performed in the World Cup. They also had a picture with I Show Speed. The girls are actually more than five. Okay, the dancers are more, but the singers are just five. The others are dancers. Two, four, six, eight. Okay, 8 plus 5. That's 13 girls. Out of the 13, 5 are singers. Fala says Marcus Rashford or Rafael Leao. Like I said, I'll pick Marcus Rashford ahead of Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao, I don't rate that boy one bit. He's very, very, very unserious. I don't like his style of play. Ashish says we sold Solomon to West Ham for £5 million. I don't even remember that Solomon is still a sports player. Honestly, I didn't remember that. I was surprised when I got a notification. Mariam says, honestly, I feel these things are trivial. You mean the South Korean singers? Falal says, Mariam says, yo, Falal, how are you, my Dubai friend? um, Falal. Kali Salama. Ashish says, West Ham were even crying to pay 3 million. They say that player Solomon is unrecognizable. Sincerely, I have already forgotten about Solomon. This Solomon man, alright? I've forgotten about him. Honestly. Falal says, I am good. Alright. Le, 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 le. Man, they should start the second half. All these years singing and dancing, I'm done, man. Arsenal game is starting in less than an hour. Arsenal is playing against Borussia Dortmund. Maybe I might watch that game. I'm not sure yet because I think I'll need to eat, maybe end the stream or pause the stream for about 15 minutes or so. Jasim says, I'm Ash. You have a different name? Visit Rwanda. Man City is not playing well in this game. They are playing very, very bad in the game. They are not having a good game. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. All right, guys, the second half just started between Man City and Atletico de Madrid. Atletico de Madrid. Ashish says, "Well, Leicester City get back. Will Leicester City get back to Championship or not from League One?" Honestly, I don't know, man. I really don't know because Leicester, that drop off is crazy. The drop off is crazy for Leicester. I was surprised they went down again last season after dropping from Premier League to Championship. Then that same season they came in, they dropped down again. Like, didn't even stay 2 more seasons. They dropped immediately. Shows their level is dropping so badly. What did Phil Foden play there, man? I don't understand. Mariam says they are singing "I'm a Baby Girl." Now, my volume was actually low. My volume was actually low, so I didn't hear the sound of their song. Mariam says Noble Sohag. All right, Lewis Hall for Lewis. Oh, sorry, is it Rico Lewis? As she says, I expect same with Wolves. Yes, Wolves might go down again. Yeah. JC Baby says, what is long and black, the line at KFC? JC, are you okay, man? What's wrong? Mariam says, this ruling is not like the Korean one. JC says, who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or? I will go for Harry Kane. Yeah, Harry Kane definitely has to win it. He was the best player in 25-26 season, all round. Jasim says J Mbappe or either Harry Kane. Yeah, I think Harry deserves it more. I'm a big Kylian Mbappe fan, but I would definitely go for Harry Kane. Jesse says, I hope Kane, but it is very close this year. Yeah, this year's Ballon d'Or is going to be very, very tight. But I think Kylian Mbappe has to be in the top 3. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe has to be in that conversation. And Michael Olise should be in the top 5 or top 4. Yeah, he should be in the top 5, top 4. But I know they will put Messi in second or third because of his goals in the World Cup. Right? But I think number 1 should be Harry Kane. Number 2 should be Kylian Mbappe. Number 3 should be Michael Olise. Yeah, that's my top 3 for the Ballon d'Or. But I know they will not do it that way. Leah Biel says Yamal shouldn't be in the top 5. Yeah, you can't see me put Yamal in the top 5 for the Ballon d'Or. No way. Ideally, even in top 10, Yamal is not supposed to be in the top 10 or top 20. Because I can count 20 to 30 players who had a better season than Lamine Yamal. I can count 20 to 30 players that did better than him the whole season. If they want to bring up the World Cup conversation, he only scored 1 goal in the World Cup. I can also count more than 15 players or about 20 players that did better than Lamine Yamal in the World Cup. So the World Cup is not even a conversation for me when it comes to that Ballon d'Or for this year. Nah. Jasim says Yamal doesn't deserve. He did nothing in World Cup. Yeah, he didn't do anything in the World Cup. That's just it. Mariam says, Noble, I will remain calm from now on, just like last week when my hand was injured. All right, Mariam. But hope the injury is already healed. That wasn't a save, Mariam. That I don't refer to such as saves, honestly. I really don't, because that wasn't threatening one bit. City doesn't look like they are going to win the game. Who are you leaving the ball for? This guy is very funny. Who are you leaving it for? Jasim says my hand was injured too, but it wasn't bad. Man City, bro, win. Nah, I predicted a 2-1 for City, but with what I've seen from them in this game, they don't look like a team that is going to win it. Honestly, they don't. Mariam says, I'm calm. Hey. Nah, that's a heavy touch. Semenyo. That's a very, very heavy touch, man. Abu Dhabi. Sekelebo. Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca. Can you do this job? Can you do this job? That's a question. Can you do this job, Enzo Maresca? Can you do the job? Mariam says, why are you laughing at me, Noble? Now, you were saying, the way you were saying the save, as though that was a very big save from the Atletico goalkeeper. Is it Jan Oblak? Yeah. The way you said saved it, that was as though it was maybe a very good save from him. Jasim says the background adjustment is suitable for this channel. Yeah, but I think maybe before the season starts, I might do 1 or 2 adjustments to the background. I'm still thinking of what to do to it. Nah, that's too easy. I'm thinking of what to do with the background, maybe the type of setup I'll do. Yeah, I'm looking at that, but let's see how it will go. Sekelebo. Let's see. Foden. Eee. That's a foul ball. That's a foul ball. Mariam says, no, when I said I'm calm. The no you type, I don't know if it's the KNOW or the NO that you wanted to type there. Why is Tijani Rangers complaining? Hullman, yellow card. Yeah, that's a very serious foul play there on Phil Foden. Jan Oblak. Let me see. Aside Arsenal game, I'm not going to be live for that Arsenal game. Yep, I'm not going to be live for the Arsenal game. It's not a penalty, Mariam. It's a free kick outside of the box. It's not a penalty. Yours is about 4-5 seconds faster than mine. Yeah, Tijani Rangers. Ooh, Chelsea are losing to Johor Darul Tazim FC. They are losing 1-0. Ashi says, Nobu, you are blessed with Konate at Madrid. I really don't understand why Madrid went to sign that boy. Honestly, I really don't get it. But there are certain signings when your clubs make that you just go, wow. How did we get this done? How? Mariam says, Nobu, my English and football information are amazing. Now you're improving. Jasim says, having Konate is good. My club, I mean 2 clubs. Nah, for me, Konate was a wrong signing for Madrid. Honestly, he was a wrong signing for them. He was a wrong signing. Savinho, release your ball, man. Guys, let's get the likes up. We are currently on 19 likes. Let's get it up. Yeah, Man City just scored. It's 1-1, guys. Man City just scored. against Atletico Madrid. It's 1-1. Mariam, it has not reflected on your screen, right? City just scored now. It's 1-1. Yeah, it's 1-1. Manchester City. Antoine Semenyo. The ball. Boom. Omar Mamouche. The goal scorer for Man City. Omar Mamouche. Antoine Semenyo. Yeah, Man City just scored. They just scored against Atletico 1-1. Chelsea is losing 1-0 to Johor Darul Tazim FC. Jasim says, I don't like Atletico Madrid. Yeah, I don't like Atletico too, man. Their game, their style is annoying. Ashish says, I hope Madrid sign Upamecano too. Come on, bro. Madrid Upamecano? That's going to be a calamity. Signing Upamecano and Ibrahima Konate to play in the same team, that is going to be horrible, bro. It's going to be horrible. Honestly, that's not a good one. Omar Mamouche with the equalizer for Manchester City. Le 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 le. Pam 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 pam. Okay, why are you trying to fight, old man? Whoa, City just scored now, guys. It's 2-1. Man City just scored 2-1. Yeah, it's 2-1 for Man City. Yeah, City just made it 2, guys. They just put another one past Atletico de Madrid. Yeah. Both goals coming from the same side and scored by the same player, Omar Mamouche. Assist by the same player. It's crazy. It's 2-1, guys, for Man City against Atletico. And Liverpool are also playing later today in about 1 hour, 5 minutes from now against Monaco. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get it up. Ashi says Mamouche is better than Ekitike, bro. Nah, Ekitike played better than Mamouche in his first season. Omar Mamouche. That's a very, very good goal. Antoine Semenyo was the person that brought both goals. Very good tapping. Mariam says, is Mamouche's hand injured too? Yeah, he's wearing something on his wrist. I guess maybe he dislocated his arm. This guy, midfielder, okay, Kovacic was even playing since. I didn't see him. Atletico players are complaining about the goal being an offside. They are not happy. Omoge no be so. Girl, you won't capture my soul. Jasim says Mamouche isn't better than Ekitike. No, it's just looking cool. I prefer Ekitike. Ekitike is more direct. Yeah, he's more direct. Jasim, are you saying that what he has on his hand is just for fancy? Kovacic Gonzalez, Nico Gonzalez. A minute, guys. I'm coming. Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, but I will have to end the stream. I need to go. I've been live for about how many hours? For I've been live for is it almost, yeah, for almost 3 hours now. Yeah. I've been live for almost 3 hours now, so I'll need to go. I need to go do a couple of things. City are currently leading 2-1. That was my prediction, right? Yeah, so the game is still on 2-1, 65 minutes. I'll see you guys later. I need to go do a couple of things now. All right, Mariam, Jasim, Rudy Comac, and who else am I missing out? Yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day ahead. Thank you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take care, guys.